Okay, we ready?
Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We are back in Middle Earth, and there's a farmer's fair going on, but Miss Medrielle is a little busy helping out Bingo, who she discovered was way behind her.
I've collected many fine items during my travels.
See, we got. Oh, we do have things we could get for the house. We also have a Tome of the Red Eagle. I am more interested in this cow pen and beehive, so let me get one of each. That'll be for, of course, Miss Medrielle's Rivendell house. Now, let's go find Bingo, who is somewhere around here. Probably shaking in his boots at the thought of having to ride a horse. Where are you, Bingo? There you are. Excuse me. Bingo!
These creatures look quite ferocious.
Oh my, I hope these creatures do not come any closer. They look quite ferocious, and could take a bite out of the poor hobbit without even a second thought. I would be little more than a morsel to them, but the morsel would just as soon not be lunch, if you please. Are you quite certain I need to have a horse for this adventure?
Ah, you're here to purchase a fine horse for this fellow?
Ah, you're here to purchase a fine horse for this fellow. I have several that might serve your needs. Each one is fierce of temper and will gladly gallop about the fields with speed you have never seen. Watch your hands around them. They might take a nip at you if you're not careful. They are princes all, not of the Meredith, of course, but surely very near to the finest of breeds. Feel free to examine these steeds and let me know which of them suits your fancy. This horse is calm for its groomer, but Bingo looks nervous. This horse is quite beautiful, but Bingo stares at it distrustfully. Bingo looks nervously at this horse's high shoulders and shakes his head.
I will not ride any of these horses. I am sorry, and good day to you.
I cannot do it, Medrielle. I'm sorry. These great beasts are simply too scary for me to even think of riding. And if I did, how long before I fell from the saddle? What a distance that would be. Too far for this hobbit, I tell you truly. I will not ride any of these horses. Tell Cuthfold good day, and give him my apologies, for there will simply be no sale today, or indeed any day, not to this hobbit at least.
Ah, that will not do. No, that will not do at all.
If this fellow expects to travel throughout the kingdom, he will need a horse. I cannot allow the two of you to leave Harwick without a sufficient steed for Bingo. If I let you go unprepared, it would do such damage to my reputation as the finest horse trader in this part of the world, meaning this area near Harwick, but not as far north as Langhold or south to Errol's Hollow. Within those bounds, I am the very best and will remain so. You know something? I believe I may have one last chance to provide what your friend needs. Meet me on the west side of Harwick, near the crafting hall, and I will see what I can do. So Bingo is being incredibly stubborn. So, near the crafting hall, huh? Well, let's see what you have over here. Shall we? Kind of funny we never got kicked out of Harwick. Like I said, there is a quest I missed somewhere. Not that I'm particularly fussed about not getting kicked out of Harwick, but still.
What do you think? His name is Tanglemane.
I don't usually keep ponies, but this fellow came into my possession after a raid by the orc, and I have yet to find an owner for him. What do you think of him? His name is Tanglemane, but you could call him anything. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with him. A small pony. Bingo wears a huge smile. He does not seem to be frightened of this one.
His name is Tanglemane. It suits him quite well.
This pony is not scary at all. He seems very well-tempered, and I dare say I could walk up to him without fearing that he might bite me. He is rather hobbit-sized, if you ask me, and I think that is just the right size. His name is Tanglemane. It suits him well. I wonder how many coins Cuthbold will ask in order to part with him.
Tanglemane is an incredibly picky eater. If you can feed him, you can have him.
I'm glad that Bingo likes him. To be honest, I have not had much success finding an owner for Tanglemane, so I will be pleased to let Bingo have him for free. I have one condition, however. Tanglemane is an incredibly picky eater. He will turn up his nose at almost anything. If you can find some food around Harwick that he will eat, I will let you have him for free. Otherwise, I will have to refuse. You understand, I'm sure. Find some food around Harwick that he will eat, and he will be all yours. So search Harwick for food that Tanglemane will eat and bring it to him on the west side of town. Alright, so we have to find food for Tanglemane. I almost guarantee I know what this horse is going to eat. What we got here? Basket of cheese, nope. Basket of bacon, most assuredly not. Alright. We're following a whole different quest. Alright, let's continue looking around for food stuff for Tanglemane. Will there be foodstuffs in here? Possibly. There's a quest in here. Are we serious? That might be the quest I missed. Well, we're not worried about that at the moment. We're worried about Bingo. Alright, nothing here. There's nothing that I see. Are we? Yes, we are. No, we're supposedly following that quest. Maybe. Sorta. Right, Bingo, you're a pain in the... But we're going to figure out what this horse is going to eat. Mushrooms? No, not likely. Cheese? Cabbage? Nope, none of those things. I'm not even sure I know where to go for this. There's a bunch of horses over here. Where are we going? And you notice it does not point us in the direction of where we need to go. This is one of those scavenger hunt type quests. Yes. I believe we have found what we're looking for. Now we just need to find Bingo again. Alright, Bingo, where are you? Where the heck did I leave you? No, not that way. Oh, I see you. I see you. I believe I know what this horse is going to eat. Tanglemane happily eats an apple. You found his favorite food.
Looks like you've found his favorite food.
I've never seen this pony devour anything as quickly as he ate that apple, friend. Looks like you found his favorite food, and it also looks as if Bingo has found himself a noble steed to carry him through Rohan. It has been a pleasure doing business with you two, and if you happen to put in a good word for me with anyone looking for horses, I'd appreciate it.
I am delighted to have met Tanglemane.
I am delighted to have met Tanglemane. He must surely be the Bingo Boffin of the pony persuasion, Medrielle, mole-friendly and a picky eater. He likes apples, which is perfect, because I can't stand the thing. As I believe I have told you before, he can have every apple in Middle Earth, as far as I'm concerned. We will make a great team. I can already tell. We won't covet each other's dinner. Oh my god.
I will do my best to stay a saddle while we go to our next destination.
It did not take long, but I have already become quite fond of Tanglemane. He is a gentle fellow, very friendly. The ground does not seem to be very far down from here, and while I do not wish to take a tumble, if I did happen to bounce from the saddle, I believe I would be quite all right. And he seems to have no interest in nipping at my hat or my person, which I very much appreciate. What a good boy you are, Tanglemane. Cuthbald shared something of the geography of Rohan with me. I think our next destination should be the town of Cliving in the Norcross, to the southwest. I will concentrate on staying a saddle if you can fight any foes that cross our path. Let us defeat enemies in the wold and in the Norcross as we journey, and in that way our presence will be a boon to the good folk of Rohan. So we need to defeat enemies in the wold and enemies in the Norcross. Well then. Bingo has a horse! Woohoo! And we are not going to bother with the Harwick quest right now, even though I'm supposed to be doing all quests in the area. It's probably not my favorite. Although, on the other hand, it is a little fun. Oh, we don't even have to do this quest on foot. Alright, we need 3 more things to defeat here. Well, 2 more. There's another marsh fly. 1 more. Okay, that did it for the wold. Now we need to head towards the Norcross, which is, okay, go down until we see a split in the road, and we're going to want to take a right. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Kind of funny. Supposedly we're doing this with Bingo, but we never actually see Bingo doing much anything. Of course, I always did find that slightly amusing. Oh, we need to go past that. And because everything's gray in this area, I can just casually travel along. I know, we kind of let the levels get a little out of hand. So we gotta finish where we started. That's a nice ride, though. I mean, even at night, it's a very pretty place. Very wild. Very reminiscent of Dunland. Which I believe it does border Dunland. Hold on. Let's slow down. We'll find out in a second. Maybe not. But I do believe we are in the Norcross. We are. Funny thing is, we've already done all the stuff here, and now we're having to come back again. vengeance for the Essengals. Defeat mounted orcs. Well, we might as well do that on the way to Cliving. If we can find them. I think that isn't a problem. At least not the problem I thought it would be. I think one more. I don't think you are... Well, maybe. I don't know if you're gonna count. You did. Okay. So, vengeance for Essengals is completed. And it says, talk to Bingo outside the entrance of Cliving. Hello, Bingo.
What a lovely ride! Nice work, Tanglemain.
I think there's little question that you were truly the finest steed in all Rohan. What do you say, Medrielle? You think Tanglemain and I look quite at home galloping on the fields of Rohan. But what is wrong with Willing? He does not seem to be his usual self. Is everything all right, WW? Willing ignores Bingo's voice and does not turn around. Alright, let's find out what... Oh! You do not speak the language of Lynxes, but even without the skill, it is easy to understand what is wrong with Willing Whisker. He is jealous of Bingo's new friend Tanglemain. You tell Bingo that Willing is jealous of Tanglemain.
Jealous? Willem, there is no reason for that.
I have never had such a wonderful Lynx friend before, and ever since you joined our little band of companions, I've never forgotten how lucky I am to have you by my side on this adventure. Bingo grimaces. Well, I might have forgotten it once, but in my defense, I forgot a lot of things when I fell into the caverns beneath the misty mountains. But it won't happen again, Willem. Tanglemain is a new friend, it's true, but you're the only WW in this group. I think you two should get along, or it will just break my heart in two. Say something, Medrielle. Well, for now, we should go up to the mead hall in Cliving and see what there is to learn about this town, but I want you two to get along. This adventure will not be fun if everyone has hurt feelings. Willem looks unconvinced, and Tanglemain looks a little oblivious. The horse is like, what? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And of course we've done all the stuff in Cliving already. I'm pretty sure we've done all the stuff in Cliving, which will make things a whole lot easier. We won't have to stick around long before we head off somewhere else. Oh my god, the cat, the horse, or the cat shells of the horse is like fritter, 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 fritter. I like that. It is definitely clear the horse is no Mr. Ed. Oh, Bingo has caught sight of a familiar face outside the mead hall.
I did not expect to see you again so soon.
I did not expect to see you two again so soon, but the trail I followed has returned to Cliving. My errand in Stangard was brief. The men there will remain alert for my prey, but there are so few good men in Stangard. I do not know if I should trust any net they might weave. There are forces at work in Rohan that seek to bring the kingdom low. It is with greatest shame that I tell you that not all those evils come from without the borders. Some of the greatest evil is worked by men and women of Rohan. A cult calling itself the Blood Eye has allied itself with the orcs of the Blacklands. I believe there are 3 agents of the Blood Eye active in Rohan. I have tracked 2 of them here to Cliving. Will you help me find them? You will know them by the brooches or necklaces they wear. Each one bears a red gem, prominently displayed. They are certain to be hidden in out-of-the-way corners of the city, away from prying eyes. If this is too dangerous for your friend Bingo, I will understand, but I would welcome your aid.
The Blood Eye? It sounds dangerous.
Bingo,
But I'm not afraid.
Bingo shivers, then clenches his fists together. I am not afraid, Medrielle. If we can help Eggwolf apprehend these villains, we should do what we can. I will keep an eye out for them here in Cliving, and you should do the same. Alright, so I guess we are looking for a couple of spies in Cliving. But we will do that next time. Until then, bye for now.